Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of the Blissful Day. Today we'll be talking about something that I've been personally struggling all my life, and that thing is called distractions. So we know what it is, we know how it shows up. So let me just begin by saying a story. A long time ago in India, one businessman was trading with uh, Europe, and he was selling and it was export and import kind of a thing. And rightly he concluded that it's. I think back in the day, I think it was taking him 2 or 3 months to get from India to Europe, and he figured out it was able to even minimize the day, the travel time to make by a week or two. He would save a lot of money. So he was trying to figure out if there's any way possibly he can do that. So throughout his research, he found out that there is one mystic, a sage or a master living, uh, close to the Ganges, and he supposedly was able to travel there, in a very short periods of time. So this guy, businessman, very determined, finally was able to find his master, and he saw him kind of sitting in a beautiful lotus position and with his eyes closed and in a beautiful state of meditation. So he just went over there and said, "Excuse me, sir, master." Said, "Yes. I've heard that you're able to travel to Asia in a very, very, a short period of time, and I was hoping maybe you can teach me how." He goes, "Sure, no problem, but you have to do one test for me first. If you can do that, then happily tomorrow I will teach you that." He goes, "Sure." It's like, "What do you have to do?" It's like, "All you have to do is just go home today and turn off the light, sit down by yourself in the room and think of nothing. Better yet, don't think about a monkey." He goes, "That's all I got to do?" "Yeah, that's all you got to do." "Okay, not a problem. I'll see you tomorrow." "Sure." So he went. So he went home, turned off the light, sat, and he was very, very determined not to think about that monkey. But then he started thinking, it's like, what do you mean by it? What monkey? So obviously the thoughts started just coming in left and right, and he couldn't help himself, and it's just kept happening, all day and all night. And then he knew he had to quit. He was not able to control his mind. So he came back to the master who was, waiting for him graciously and welcomed him with a great smile and say, "Hello, so how did it go?" "Well, I could not help to not think about a monkey. It's like I failed." It's like, exactly. It's like controlling your mind is it's a big thing to do. And it takes many, many years of practice to be able to do it. But it's definitely doable. But it's not something you can learn over a day or two. So I think there's a lot to be learned from that story, I think. And I think Blaise Pascal, the French mathematician, said it right on when he said, "All of humanity's problems stem from man's inability to sit quietly in a room alone." So I think there is something to be said about that. It's like a lot of times we find ourselves that we have to be busy, we have to have a phone, we have to um, always be on the go or just thinking something. And um, a lot of times I think when I've been reading a lot of creative people or very successful people, they are recommending for us to unplug a little bit and be able to use our creative side. And in order to do that, we have to be able to be by ourselves. We have to tap into that kind of energy and into our own creative process. But if you keep accepting it and keeping so busy, we can never really tap into that. So I would highly recommend everybody to maybe start looking into that. And obviously there's a lot of different methods of going about it, how we can try to remove the distractions. But I think the next day, tomorrow, I'll be maybe giving some more ideas and what's possible. But I'm also want to tell you read a really cool quote. "Focus isn't a willpower effort one does in the midst of distractions. It's the act of removing distractions, and effortlessly doing what's left. Luca Dolena. So I think it's we all could agree that we can get so much more done. We can have more freedom in order to, if we be able to remove those distractions and just focus on the things what we want to do. There's actually another kind of cool quote: starve your distractions, feed your focus. So this is unknown. I'm not sure who wrote that. But there's a lot of truth. In order for us to kind of be productive and successful, whatever that means, but we have to be able to focus, right? We cannot be just allowing ourselves to be bombarded by information, by distractions, by by thoughts of whatever. To be quite honest, if we cannot really choose the path we want to go, life just happens to us and we have no control. And I think we are better than that. I think we all appreciate ability of being to choose what's good and for us and for those that we care about. So we can definitely create an amazing life, and that's what I'm really passionate about, and that's why I'm kind of sharing those little stories with you guys. So think about it. I'm curious if there's any ways of methods that you're using. I will be definitely kind of talking tomorrow about some of the ways of dealing with distractions. So without further ado, have a amazing day, guys. Be safe, be well, be kind to yourself and everybody around you. Bye.